on this computer. Alrighty. But you just have to be willing to get out there, stick your neck out there, get to work, not give up, and all of those things. So welcome to the Money Team. We're so excited to have you on this journey with us. Of course, we want to congratulate you. Things are going to be very different from here on out, but we can guarantee you that if you give this business a year, it will change your life in more ways than one. And it's not always just financially. So stick it out and don't let anything, nothing, or any of those things waver you. One thing I do when we talk about the why, I'll go through that. So what you'll see is as I go through this checklist, there will be certain parts that I will elaborate a little bit longer on. There are some parts where I know you guys can simply read it and understand it. So I'll skim through some of them, like your name. Of course, your distributor ID, the number that you were given when you enrolled, you want to remember that number. That number is like your social security number for your business. Everything that you will do regarding this business will connect with that. Your website name, know that to a T. Okay, I say save it to your bookmark and all those things. You don't want to get in the habit of just willy-nilly sending that link out because it's not an effective way to build your business. You don't just send I'll give you for instance. We usually go to a website with a specific purpose and know exactly what we're going to, right? We know exactly. If I go on Amazon, I typically go on there and I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly what to search for. So it's just best practice not just to give it out, but we'll talk about that later. The distributor hotline number, you should go ahead and save that to your phone. A lot of things you could do to yourself and through a support ticket, which I'll show you later, but definitely save that number. It's really awesome. Even as independent business owners, we have a customer service team there to back us and help us with things that we can't do ourselves. So definitely save that to your phone. So your why. Okay. We're going to take a moment and elaborate on this just a bit because it's so important, right? So I truly believe one of the biggest difference between a person who comes into this business and succeeds and not is why they started. Are you connected with the reason why you want this business to be successful? You know, a lot of times we come into these opportunities and we're like, oh, I just want some money and I want to change the world. Like, you will give up if that's your reason why. Like, what is the reason why you need this business to be successful? Like, honestly, why do you need this business to be successful? Why do you need an extra $500 a month? Why do you need some of your time back? Like, why do you need this business to be successful? And it's so easy, especially as adults, for us to give like a politically correct, let me save face, because I don't want people to know that there are areas of my life that I don't have together. So we don't truly share. Right? I was even scared to share my why when I first started. Mm-hmm. I didn't want people to know that I was living in my in-laws' basement. The only thing that I had was my car and my bedroom set. I didn't want people to know that about me because I was embarrassed about that. But when I was willing to put that in front and make that the reason why I worked my business, nothing or no one could keep me from stop going, because I just kept imagining being able to pull myself out of that situation. And my why just keeps evolving. So why do you want this business to be successful? And when you have something strong and it's in front of you, you won't be wavered, because you are going to have bad days. You are going to not feel like it. One day your excitement may wear off a little bit and all of those things, but those can't be grounds for not giving your all. They can't be grounds for quitting. Right? Because if you decide to stop working your business, guess what? You're not quitting on the business, because the business is going to flourish with or without us. You're quitting on your why. And that's how you have to think about it. When you decide not to get up and work your business, you are cheating your why. You are cheating your why. And that's what I think every day. When I don't get up and give my business my all every day, I'm taking food out of my baby's mouth. I'm not making it possible for me to get rid of the debt like I wanted to. I'm not making it possible, whatever it is, not to live paycheck to paycheck or buy your dream home or quit that job that you hate, whatever it is. That needs to be the basis of why you work your business every single day. That way, no matter how you feel, you're like, I'm going. I'm sick and tired. My kids don't listen. My husband doing this and everybody's telling me no, or whatever it may be. All of these things are going on, but the only thing that you can focus on is like, man, if I just keep going, I can really make this business be successful for me. So you have to make the decision today that nothing, no one, no person, no feeling will make me stop. You know, one reason why, and y'all may feel this way, I absolutely really don't like going to Walmart. They ain't never got no lanes open, whatever. But you know why we keep going? because we know they'll be open and they're dependable. Their shelves usually are always stocked. So no matter how much we hate to be there, we know that that business is dependable. And like Target, you like, the Target closed at 9, do it close at 10. So sometimes you're a little hesitant to go because you don't know if their shelves are going to be stocked, and you don't know if they're going to be open. So the reason why you keep going to Walmart, even though you don't get your best experience there, is because you can rely on them to get what you want. And so for your business, no matter what, you need to be open. You need to be there. You need to be that business owner where people are like, you know what? I can rely on her. She's going to be open. She's going to be ready. No matter what, she's going to be open and ready for business. So put your why in front of you. Make sure you're enrolled and know what do you need to accomplish. I want everybody to answer these. We can write this down. So your first 2 promotions, your first promotion would be executive. An executive average is about $272 a month. It could be more, it could be less. That's depending on you and your volume. They average $272 a month. I want you to write down specifically what you would be able to do with that $272. Like specifically, it's not something you have to share, but for your sake, like specifically, what am I going to be able to do with this $272 a month? Okay, and then the next promotion would be Ruby. Ruby's average about $499 a month. Some more, some less, just depends on, your productivity. You had an extra $500 a month. What is that going to in your life? Like, what is it taking care of? And then we're going to stop at Emerald. Emeralds, they average about an extra $800 a month. And then you'll have a bonus attached to that if you do it in 2 months. So it could be almost $1,200, average $1,200 a month with that bonus. What would you do with that? And make it real. So look at each of these promotions all the way. We're going to stop at Emerald. And why do you need them to happen? So when you work your business every day, your eye isn't focused on the promotion, even though you have to get to the promotion. Your eye is focused on what the promotion is going to do for you. Does that make sense? So it gives you another level of accountability, and it gives you another level of push, because you're like, man, if I can get to this average $800 a month, I can finally pay my car note on time. I can finally have the groceries that I need in my house. I can finally tell my daughter, yes, you can get in gymnastics. I can finally not worry about my mortgage being paid, whatever it may be. Like, why do you need that promotion? And every single day you're looking at each of these promotions. This is why I have to check each of these off for those particular reasons. All right.
Start.
All right, guys, just make sure you keep your line muted because this is recorded. Okay, so let's move along. Okay, so we're going to go into some tasks. Now, some of you may have already completed some of these tasks, but we're going to go over it again anyway, because I want you to feel comfortable and efficient about the things on this paper, because guess what? All of you on here are going to start to build a team. And as you start to build a team, you're going to be wondering, how do I train this team? Obviously, you're going to make sure they're on Newbie Training and connected with the team. But this game plan checklist is how you train yourself and your new team. So the first thing is you want to make sure that you've gone in and signed your tax forms. Listen, guys, you can't get paid if you haven't gone in. It's not a W-2. It takes like 2.5 seconds. So even as you start to build your team, don't let them wait a week to do it. Just get in, get it done. I'm sure most of you who've done it, it was like, oh my gosh, it took like 30 seconds to do. The second thing you want to do, you want to make sure you have the It Works Office app downloaded. This app is bomb. It says Wired here, but it's actually It Works Office. But it allows you to place orders from there. It allows you to see your numbers from there, all of the events, announcements. Also, you can access the Fit app through there. Everything that you need to know about your business. It's like a mini e-suite. So make sure you have the Office app downloaded on your phone. All right, so 4 loyal customers before your kit arrives. Guys, now this is going to be reviewed for some, but we're going to go over it again and why you need these 4 customers, okay? I'm going to pull up and we're going to do a little exercise. What happened to my paper? Okay, so I'm going to pull up what we call the steps to success. This is our steps to success. This is how you build this business. Like in a business, I'm sure all of you have heard of a business plan where people have business plans. Like, this is how you build this business. Well, this is how you build your business. I print this sheet out every single month. Every single month, I go to my document library in eSuite. or in the Money Team group. If you haven't gotten your 4 customers, some of you may not be in that group yet, but I print this out every month because I know that this is the foundation of my success in my business. Okay. So the first thing here is everybody should have an ADBB auto ship set up. And let me explain that. And let me tell you why you should be excited about that. Obviously, this is a results driven business. ADBB auto ship. Oh, what am I typing? Sorry. BV stands for bonus volume. It's the value placed on a particular product. So ADBV auto ship. Now just a quick story. When I first came into the business and my enroller was like, oh, you have to set up an auto ship. At first I was a little intimidated, like, wait, what? I didn't, you know what I mean? I was like, I came into the business like I'm super struggle bus. I can't afford an auto ship, right? And she quickly has to get me together. She had to get me together, and I had to understand that this is a business and this is not a job. One way to make people believe you and want to be a part of what you're doing and want to get your product is simply being excited about the product and using the product yourself. Here's the thing. We want people to order our products on a monthly basis. How can we even expect that for somebody if we're not willing to do it? I use this example and it's so odd, but it's always in front of me. Do you know that every time, let me tell you why people love Ciroc so much, because they always see Puff Daddy, always like, you would think that Puff Daddy would not touch another vodka. And what makes people love Ciroc so much is because of his passion and like how he's always talking about it. He always has a bottle next to him. You will not see him endorsing anything else. Like, he's so in love with this product, and his excitement and his love for the product, every time you see him and he's getting in his little pub in, it makes you excited about his product. Right? So you want to get this product in your home every month. The great thing that is not inventory, but it's saying, you know what? I believe in my business. And because I believe in my business, there's going to be products in my home every month. And if I can't afford it, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a box of wraps on there and some keto coffee. I'm going to sell all 4 of those wraps for $100, and I'm going to sell those keto coffee packs for $4 a piece. That's enough money to pay for my auto shipment. Right? Or I'm going to get some bomb results, get me a before and after picture. And when people see my before and after pictures, the loyal customers are just going to keep coming and coming and coming. So do not let the auto ship scare you. Not only that, it qualifies you to be paid. Right? So get the auto ship set up and be excited about it, because you can adjust it. You can change it. All of those things every month. And guess what? It can be free if you're working your business. Making $100 in this business is not hard. Like, it's one of the easiest things to do is making $100 in this business. Okay. So be excited. Like, I want you guys to write down this too. What is the goal? What is your fitness goal, your skincare or your hair goal, fitness, weight loss, whatever it be? What is that goal that you want to see in the next 90 days? And the next 30, 60, 90 days, what's that fitness or skincare or hair growth goal that you have? Okay. Write that goal down. Once you get that goal, we're going to figure out what product you need to incorporate into your life to get to that goal. Because when you get to that goal, it is going to build your check. It is going to build your check. So make sure you have that goal that you want to reach written down. And that way you can get the product that's going to help enhance and get you to those goals. Okay. So step 2. So 4 loyal customers, write this big. Then we're going to do an affirmation. I will have my first 4 loyal customers tomorrow, February 16th. That's your first affirmation. I will have my first 4 loyal customers tomorrow, February 16th. Okay. It's believing that you can do it. So I want you to think about 4 people that you know who would want to tighten, tone, and firm, grow their hair, got stretch marks, need some, get rid of some stress, more energy, or who would just say yes because it's you. Think of those 4 people, those 4 closest people to you. Okay. So here we are moving in the steps to success. So here we are on step 2. So me personally, my first 4 customers I was just like you guys. I didn't know anything. I just knew I needed my 4 customers so I can get my product credit. That's what it was back then. It was product credit. So it was my mom, which her name is, let me put mom so you guys know. I got my mom as my first customer. And then my second customer was my grandma. Yes, I had to have a very long hour conversation with her, but I got a customer at the end of it. And then it was my best friend. And then it was another one of my good friends. Those are my first 4 customers. right? I just went to those people who I was just comfortable talking with. I didn't know much, but I was going to reach out to them, get them in the system. There's something about your first 4 customers that gives you like this confidence. Even if it's the 4 closest people to you, it didn't take much effort. It gives you a sense of confidence. It breaks the seal. It like, it's like now you're finally pumping and running. So get the 4 customers in. Okay. So when you get your first 2 customers, and I know this may be a review for some of you, but review never hurt. When you get your first 2 customers, you're going to get a wrap reward. You see where it says wrap reward? That means you can buy an entire bag of wraps for only $25. $25 is 4 wraps for only $25. So here we go again. How am I making money quick in my business? As a wrap girl, wrap guy, whatever you want to call yourself, you should have a handbag, a tote, something where you're always prepared to wrap somebody. I have wrapped people in parking lots, in Starbucks, in Panera Bread, anywhere, right? Anywhere. So if you only paid $25 for a bag of wraps, that's a $75 profit because you sold off 4. Right? So when every time you get 2 customers in your business, you get a wrap reward. You can get an entire bag of wraps for only $25. Another great thing is if you don't want to sell them, you can just use them for yourself. Again, remember, as you get snatched, you can snatch and get that bank account right together as well. Okay. So when you get your other 2, you're going to get another one of those wrap rewards. So you're going to make another $75. Okay. But you're also going to get a $100 shopping spree. I'm going to show you guys something. So you're going to get a $100 shopping spree when you get your first 4 customers. Oh, I don't want to do that. Sorry. Okay, so $100 shopping spree. And with that shopping spree, you can use it to make more money if you want to. So like if you use that shopping spree to buy like 2 bag of wraps, you can make $200 in cash. Or my suggestion, go in and get yourself an It Works t-shirt, or some leggings, a bracelet, a jacket, a hat, a mug, or something, or a combination of those things. So you can get you like some gear. Gear is a great way to build your business. I have on like pins that I wear. Sometimes my pin do the talking for me, or my jackets do the talking for me, but get those 4 customers so you can get your shopping spree. Also, your first 4 customers get you bonus eligible. So I know all of you guys are thinking about that $5,000 bonus that your enroller told you about, but until you get your 4 customers, it's really not a thought because you're not even eligible to earn it. So once you get your 4 customers, you're now eligible to start working on that $5,000 bonus. And then you're starting to build your residual, which is paid on the 15th. So keep working. You'll see your first commission check marked March 15th. As long as it's greater than $15. If it's under $15, it'll go to the next one. Okay. So 4 customers is important because it unlocks the compensation plan. And I forgot the best thing. When you get your first 2 customers, you also become Fast Start qualified. That means you can earn unlimited weekly $100 bonuses. And I'm going to tell you in the next step how to earn those. Okay. So with your 4 customers, you now can earn unlimited weekly $100 bonuses. You're eligible to start working towards that $5,000 bonus. You build your residual for your first check March 15th. You got 2 bags of wraps for only $50. So that's a $150 profit for you. And you got a $100 shopping spree. So your 4 customers legit, you should want to have them in by tomorrow because there's so many things that you're unlocking with getting those first 4 customers. So get those first 4 customers, just be bold and bug the heck out of the person who enrolled you and your diamond leaders and all of those things. And we'll go over a few things that will help you with that. But just make the decision, create the deadline for yourself as an entrepreneur that my deadline that I'm creating is tomorrow. One thing that helps me, and I know this may seem super odd, is to create an alter ego. You don't have a boss that's like in your face expecting you to reach, specific deadlines. So you have to be that for yourself, or you have to be open to your leader, to your enroller, whoever holding you accountable. So when someone holds you accountable, don't get mad. They just want you to be great. And they just want you to unlock all of the things that the business can do for you. But let me tell you, if you can learn to hold yourself accountable and let other people, then you'll always be open in front and correcting. be open to the correction, because when you have correction, that means you're, going forward to do things correct. So 4 customers by tomorrow for everyone. And I'm not saying this as your boss. I'm saying this as your business partner who wants to see you succeed, and success loves speed. All right. So step 3. What are you doing? Really? Sorry, guys. Okay. Guess I have to erase all of these things so I can go on to step 3. Yes, I have to erase. Sorry. I don't know why I just can't stay. Erase all of these things and we'll go on to step 3. So you remember those unlimited weekly $100 bonuses I was telling you about? I'm going to show you how to earn them. Shout out to everybody who already has 2 loyal customers in and you're already eligible to earn these weekly $100 bonuses. Awesome job to you. Congratulations. Sorry, technology not liking me today. Okay. So now I want you to think about, like, man, who do I want in business with me? Who do I know? Who else do I know would like really appreciate an extra $500 a month? This needs to be separate from the 4 people at top. Okay. So we're just going to say Lily, Jeff, and Keisha. Those are my first 3. Those are my first 3 distributors on my team. Woo! I got 3 distributors on my team. I'm boxed for my first promotion +1. Your first promotion is executive. Remember that average 272 I was talking about? In order to start working towards that, you need 2 distributors. You need 2 distributors on your team. 2 distributors. And guess what? Everybody on here has plenty of time to get at least, and that's not even the full steps, at least 2 distributors on their team. So you got at least 2 customers, and then your friend Lily joined, and you're going to make sure Lily gets the game plan checklist. You're going to make sure she comes on the training and she uses all of the beginners boot camp and all of those things, and she gets her first 2 customers. So Lily gets LC1 and LC2. Because you are Fast Start qualified, you're going to get a $100 bonus the following Friday. Simple. It's like a training bonus, $100. Jeff does the same thing. He gets LC1 and LC2, and that's another $100 for you. Crazy, right? And then Keisha does the same thing. LC1, LC2, $100. And these are paid out weekly, right? So, boom, you just made $300 because you showed someone how to get this business started and you make sure they have the resources and everything they needed to sign at least 2 customers. Just 2 customers. How many times have you guys ever at your job and your boss was like, hey, can the new girl shadow you today? You really can't say no, but you end up having to let her shadow you, and they didn't give you not a raise or a bonus or anything. You just had this person hovering over your shoulder all day. Yeah. So it's essentially you get to help somebody come in and help them become successful and get their first 2 customers. Give them the resources, just like the resources are provided to you, holding them accountable to be on this training so that they understand to get those 2 customers. And that gets you $100. Every time you bring somebody in on this business, they get 2 customers, you get a $100 bonus. So that is on you, like as much as you want to make. And that is the bomb, y'all. I think of Fast Start bonuses as hope for the next week. Everybody on this call still has time to make the bonuses next week. All of us have fair chance to make these bonuses next week. Let me show you how you would do it. So let's say, who I want to use for example. Okay, Joanna, let's say you got 2 customers tonight and then your friend signed. Okay, you got your friend on and then your friend got 2 customers tomorrow. Next Friday, you'll get $100. Shit. All right. And then let's say next Monday, you signed your significant other or something. He got 2 customers. Then on Friday, March, whatever, another $100. So literally, I tell people, like, if you know you need an extra $300, you pull your phone out, you share this business, you get them on the phone with your leaders, we help them how to get 2 customers, and boom, you can get the $300 you need. I love the Fast Start bonus. The fast start bonus literally is legit, and it allows you to produce income at the speed and the rate that you want to, and it's building your business. And it is building your business. It's building you closer to that $5,000 bonus. Ain't that crazy? So while you're still working towards bigger, you're still winning, right? So it doesn't matter what rank you are in this business, whether it's an ambassador or a distributor, we can all earn the same amount of these fast start bonuses. So I always am sure to tell myself, watch myself, and tell me if I don't have the money for something or if I'm broke. I'll never say that to myself, even if I know I need the extra money for something, because you know why? I got the resources. I got the steps to make it happen. It's just what am I willing to do? If Keisha knows she needs an extra $500, then I'm just going to have to be like, all right, let me turn the TV off. Let me get some help. Let me get to work and know that I can generate another $500 by next week if I want to. Okay? So that's the awesome thing. So fast start bonus. So I want you guys to kind of get this little rhyme in your head. All right? 4 LCs, 3 DTs. This is how you get the money, go Ruby. I know, real lame, but it's just something for you to remember. 4 LCs, 3 DTs. 4 LCs, 3 DTs. 4 LCs, which LC stands for loyal customer, DT stands for distributor. 4 LCs, 3 DTs. 4 LCs, 3 DTs. 4 LCs, 3 DTs. This is what you want to be doing every month at minimum to see your business grow at a great rate, at a successful rate. Then you want to, this how you really see it grow. You know, the girl Lily you brought in, what are you going to teach her? 4 LCs, 3 DTs. What I'm going to teach Jeff? 4 LCs, 3 DTs. What I'm going to teach Keisha? 4 LCs, 3 DTs. The more you can do it, and then the more you can teach somebody else to do it, that's how you climb the ranks. It's awesome because it's just like, boom, there it is. There it goes. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And that's amazing. So 4 LCs, 3 DTs. 4 LCs, 3 DTs. All right. So everybody should have 4 customers by tomorrow. So these are your steps to success. So your first step is getting your 4 loyal customers knocked out. And then we can start working on getting those bonuses. Okay. Awesome. All right. I don't know why my phone, this tempered glass is like, so sorry. Guys, I look. All righty. So let's move right along. Anybody got a question so far? Let me unmute you. Go ahead.
Can you put it back on that screen real quick so I can copy and paste that? Or it's too late?
Oh, I can, but it's probably no words on there. I got you, though.
Okay.
I got you. I'll message you.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Smooth.
Hold on. Let me find you so I can just, there you go. All righty. All right, so print your steps to success, and then the training that is in eSuite, you want to make sure that you get through that training. Let's see here. I'll show you guys. Just let me stop the share. All righty. So if you go into your eSuite, which is your back office, when you go in there, right there is Training Academy. You could do it from your phone, but you want to start it. You can lay in your bed and do it. And just say Newbie. Yours will just say Newbie. You won't see the other two. And then let's get started. And then you just go from there. Anything that you ever want to change, you can always go to the settings in your business to change your phone number or any of those things, or in the setting of your business. To set up that auto shipment, you click auto shipment. And then if you don't have it set up, which you all should, but if not, click create new auto shipment and go through the process. One major thing is, and you can set the date for March. One major thing is at the end, it will say save. You want to make sure you save it. So definitely take some time to click around in your e-office. It's super cool. It's so many resources. At the document library here, everything is here. Any ingredients that you want for a product, the steps to success sheet I was just showing you, anything. We all have access to the same thing. So like if you wanted to know about the bonus, you can go Emerald bonus first time, and then you can go and read it. Okay. If you wanted to know about the keto coffee, boom, right there. Simple. Ultimate body applicator, right there. That's your document library. Everything's in there. Click around, just have some fun. Like this is your electronic office. So it's there to provide some great resources for you. Let's see. Okay, so a launch party. Everybody wants to look at their calendar and get a launch party set within the next 7 days. I know that sounds ambitious, but let me tell you why I said the next 7 days. Because it's super simple. You don't have to like hire a caterer and, call the cleaning lady or everything. It's literally just setting it up, and your leaders will make sure that you have everything that you need. What's so awesome about your business builder kit is you literally have everything you need for people to sample at your launch party. Y'all kit is so legit. Like y'all got so much free stuff in there. I'm like, low-key hating, right? So set the launch party up, but let me tell you, do not let it scare you. I'm telling you, let me tell you what our party is. I'm gonna show you right here. This is exactly what our party is. As long as you know how to read, like you can do our party. And the great thing is we can support you virtually. We can come on Zoom or Apple TV or whatever and support you. But literally, this right here is the party. We read this. We sit down at a table or on the floor and we read this. I go through every page and I read it. Excuse me. I may add in my story or something, but I read this. So I don't want you to think about the logistics of the party. I just want you to get it on your calendar. So look at your calendar, and when's the next day that you have a free 2-hour block of time? On your calendar, when's the next day that you have a free 2-hour block of time? A free 2-hour block of time. I'm pretty sure most of us within the next week have a free 2-hour block of time. It could be face-to-face ideally, but if you can't do face-to-face, you can do a virtual like so, where we invite people on LG style. Make sure you tell your enroller. But it could be face-to-face, all of those things, or it could be virtual like this, but get it on your calendar as soon as possible, right? As soon as possible. It does not take much. I'm telling you guys, it does not take much. Plus, a launch party is the best way to get rid of your wraps, and that's making your money back. Okay. All righty. So you can find before and after pictures on Pinterest. Once you are in the Money Team group, we have pictures on there, your leaders and things of that nature. If you see a picture on their page, save it and make that a part of your catalog. One thing I do suggest is in your phone, create a folder. In your photos, create a folder that says it works. Just start a new folder, Android or Apple. I'm sure you both can do it. Start a folder and start just saving before and after pictures there. Before and after pictures. You want them either to be corporate or somebody you know. Sometimes it's people who you know who don't have corporate approved pictures. Not necessarily you know them, but you know somebody who know them. They're on the team or something, right? So start a folder in your photos, and you just want to, just call it works. And then you can start putting before and after pictures in there. Just anything that has to pertain to it works. That way when you're talking to someone and they want to see a picture, you can quickly go to your folder. You're not like scrolling through, trying to find a picture and everything. So create that folder. So personal development. Guys, this is something huge that we'll talk about all the time. It's personal development. Like we will probably badger it and talk to you about it all the time because it's so important. And let me tell you why it's so important, right? Let's see. What's the best way to explain it? Have you ever, and I use this example a lot, have you guys ever seen like the show on TLC where people are, they won $1 million and now I'm broke? It's like 5 or 10 years later and they're broke. You ever seen that show? Or something, or you've heard of it, or you've heard of an athlete or something where they made tons of money and then like they were not able to keep that. It's the lack of development, right? So what personal development allows us to do, it allows our mind to get somewhere before we actually get somewhere, right? It allows our mind to get there so that we prepare for what's to come. Also, it allows us to take someone else's experience and knowledge and then learn it, right? My daughter doesn't have to touch the stove to know that it's hot because I'm going to tell her. Maybe because my experience or someone else's experience. I'm sure there was somebody who had to first touch fire to know that it would burn you. Now we don't have to touch fire to know that it burns because somebody went through it and they developed. Essentially, that's what personal development is. It allows you to experience something, through a book. You get to experience it, right? So every month you should be reading something that's to develop your mind and make the time for it. I just got off a training and my pastor said you have to adjust your 24 hours. So what that means, you have to adjust your 24 hours so that you can fit the things that will help you develop in there. So if TV is not helping you to develop your dreams and your goals, turn it off, right? What are the things in my life that are not allowing me to grow my business, right? That aren't bringing anything to my life. Not that we're not going to do things that we love. Of course, we have to have self-care, but we have to adjust our 24 hours to make room for the things that are going to progress us towards our goals and our dreams. Just your 24 hours. What can I take out? What can I change to make sure the things that are going to grow me fit in there? So here are the first two books everybody should be reading. And I'm sure you can find it at a local library or on Amazon really cheap. I suggest a library or Amazon because Amazon is the cheapest place to get them. So the first book that you want to get is Go Pro by Eric Worre. Go Pro by Eric Worre. You can get that on Amazon. Here, let me see here. Maybe I can pull it up. This bump on my head, Jesus. Just make sure you mute your line, please. If you're not muted, please mute. Okay, I guess I gotta go through and find it. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me figure out who needs to be muted.
Me, probably.
There we go. There you go. All right. So you can go to Amazon. You can go GoPro, Eric Worre. Boom. $10.80. Boom. There it is. There's another one here for $9.70. So that's the first one you want to get, GoPro by Eric Worre. The 7 steps to becoming a network marketing professional. This business will change your life, but it's something that we develop. We have to develop it. We have to develop it. There are people who become millionaires in this industry, but it's development, just like any other thing that you do in your life. If you are a nurse, you didn't wake up and become a nurse. You may have had a niche for it, but you have to develop it. You have to get better at it. You have to keep learning. The second book, which is one of my favorite, is Get Over Your Damn Self by Rami Newts. This one's a bit more raw. This is specifically, I would suggest for women, but Get Over Your Damn Self. Of course, they have Kindle options. I like hard copies of books. So those are the 2 books you want to go ahead and start with. But Fill Your Cup Up, podcast, spiritual development is so important. But just putting things in your ear that's just going to keep you going. Like Eric Thomas, Les Brown, Zig Ziglar. I like Dr. Miles Monroe, Stephen Furtick. But like, what are the things that can keep your mind that keep your mind going, that keeps positivity in your mind, that just fills your cup, that just keeps you like, no matter what craziness coming my way, instead of me letting it come through me, I'm just dodging stuff. How am I able to dodge things? How am I able to stay happy? How am I able to just keep things? It's because I keep my mind just filled with like so much greatness, right? Which also has to do with the people around you. So stay connected to the team so you can stay connected to the fire so that you can always keep motivated. All right, guys, we're almost through this. All right, we got our books. Of course, on YouTube, our leader, Rachel Wiggum, she does have, here's her name here. She does have a YouTube page. She has tons of videos, as well as a lot of It Works leaders have a lot of videos. One thing about YouTube I have to share though is like watch a couple videos and then go and apply what you learn. It is very easy to get stuck on YouTube and it's like 6 videos later and then it's like, I'm going to bed now. But use YouTube as a great resource. Stay active in the team page. If you've gotten your 4 customers, then you probably are in our big group, the money team group. But when you get into that group, like stay active. There's so much juice in that group. Say happy birthday, congratulate people, get to know people. You'd be surprised, like, oh my gosh, I didn't know, like you live down the street. Right? But being connected with the team, because listen, with collaboration, you can do so much more than you can do by yourself. You know who wins is the person who has the most help. I'm no basketball guru, but LeBron James has a hard time winning the championship because he's the only person that was able to produce on his team. Why does Stephen Curry and all them, they keep winning the championship? Because he has the most help. So stay connected to the fire and be okay with getting the help because the person with the most help wins. All right, the tools to run your business. Make sure you read through that. I'm not going to go through that. We do have calls on Sunday night and Monday. These are just calls you can listen to. You can access them through your It Works Office app. Actually, you know what? They're live on Facebook now. Just a couple people you should be following, like Mark Pentecost. Is Kame's on here, right? Or Christine. Kame or Christine, can you put Mark, Pam's, and Mark's name, Mark, Mike, and Pam name in the comment for me? But you want to follow those people on Facebook, and then that way you could be in the know. Thank you, guys. Okay, so the compensation plan. Listen, this document is a pretty thick document, probably 30, 40 pages, but I would print it. Go to the library, or if you got a friend or you work at a job where you can use all the ink, use it. Because this document tells you exactly how you get paid. But one assignment I want to give you all is, even if you can't print it tonight, go ahead and go to your document library and search compensation plan and read the first 5 pages. Read the first 5 pages tonight and just have a little clear understanding of it, okay? If you go to Rachel's YouTube page, she will have a basic compensation plan video on there, but definitely read the first 5 pages of it. And as you go on, don't worry about knowing everything that's in there right now. Like, don't even do that to your brain. But I think the first 5 pages are vital right now. Okay, so all of you get to work because you will see your first commission check on March 15th, as long as it's over $15. If it's under $15, it will go to your April check. How it happens is when you get paid for the first time, and if you get to work, you can get paid before March 15th because you can get those fast start bonuses in. But what will happen is you will get an email. So don't worry about where your money is going until you have money to be made, to be earned. But you will get an email from My It Works Pay. It should go ahead and come in your inbox, but you could check your spam. But My It Works Pay, it will give you a link then to set up your pay portal. Your money goes into the pay portal, and from your pay portal, you can get an It Works debit card, or you can put it in a banking account, or your checking account, or savings, or split it. However you want to do the money, you can do the money. So when you get paid for the first time, you will get an email that prompts you then to go set up your pay portal. Okay? All right. So just a couple tasks we're going to walk away and do. So the first thing everybody wants to do is make a 100s list. Make a 100s list. So just going to sit down and write 100 names down. Do not overwhelm yourself and convince yourself that you don't know 100 people. Yeah, it may not be 100 people that you text every day, or you know 100 people. Okay? So here's a couple ways that help. My phone is like so cloudy. But here are a couple ways that help me with creating a 100s list. The first thing is, think of major events that you had in your life. Did you have a wedding? Did you have a baby shower, a birthday party, Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, a family reunion? Write down all the people who were invited to your wedding. Write down all the people you invited to your baby shower. I had one girl, she said it was 80 people at my baby shower. I said, oh my goodness, I've never been to a baby shower that big in my life. But that's 80 people you need to put down on your list, because if they were at your baby shower, those are people you can share your business with. So just start to jog your memory. Who are people you went to high school with? Start going through your Facebook list, but start those first 25 people should be the people closest to you. Those are people who we should already be reaching out to. But develop a 100s list. Go to the Dollar Tree or something. I'm very old fashioned. I just use a notebook. I don't have like a fancy schmancy Excel document. That works for you. You can do that. But I literally have a tab that says potential loyal customers. And then I have another tab that says potential distributors. And I simply write their names down. I write their names down all the time. That way that I can I know exactly where to go, because everybody's not going to tell me yes at first. But listen, I have a list of people. Here's one page. I just have a list of people and I can write notes and everything by their name. But every time you think of somebody, every time you talk to someone, make sure you're writing their name down on a list. Just a little simple, something simple. It doesn't have to be, like I said, a notebook. You can go to the Dollar Tree, get your notebook, and dedicate that notebook to your list and the people that you're talking to about your business. Okay? So what you want to start with the people who are in your warm market. Okay, warm market would be friends, family, people you go out drinking with, people who are your coworkers, people who you will let watch your kids, people you will call if you were sick, if you had a flat tire. Who are those people that you will call? You do want them to be outside of your home so that it can count as a loyal customer. One other fact about a qualified loyal customer, it needs to be 25 BV or more. There's literally only like a handful of products that you can get that are under 25 BV, like the old greens, the original greens, essential oils. If you get a customer and it's just essential oils, it will not count towards your shopping spree. If you get a customer that is just the wow, it will not count towards your shopping spree. Okay, so you just want to, when you place the order, it'll have like a little number down at the bottom, say 25 BV, but your enroller will help you with that. Okay, so here are some possible scripts. So you want to be reaching out to those people closest to you. And this is something simple. You've always been supportive of me, and I appreciate that so much. I am so excited about this new business opportunity and these amazing products, and I need you to do me a favor and try one of my products for 3 months. Can I count you in? Listen, most of you won't know how to respond. Let me tell you what you should do. Send a screenshot to the person who enrolled you or your diamond leader. That's it. Don't wing it. Don't wing it. It's okay to get help. To say, hey, somebody just told me yes. Help me with the next step. And we'll help you process through those things, okay? But the thing is, you got to get the messages out. Don't wait to send messages when you think you're a guru, right? You earn as you learn. If you want to sit and learn everything before you start earning, we're going to be up there at Ambassador, and you're going to be down there knowing all the ins and out of every product. Those things will come as you develop. The more you talk about the products, the more you use the products, all of those things, the more you will start to learn it. Our job is not to become pharmaceutically sound on the product. Somebody asks me what a product is, I tell them what it is very simply. If they want to know something specific about the products, guess what? I know that I can go to my website, I can screenshot the ingredients, and I can send it to them for them to read for themselves, right? And that's what's so awesome about what we do. So don't wait to become what we call, quote unquote, an expert to start. Start, and then you will become an expert as you learn, as you grow, as you work. Okay. So make sure you have, if you don't have this game plan checklist, you want to tell your enroller tonight, like, I didn't have that sheet. Can you email it to me or whatever? That way you can use these scripts in here. You can use these scripts in here. Let me tell you, use the scripts, guys. Don't get fancy. Eventually you'll get to the point where you're able to develop them, but just use them. The main things that you mainly change in the script is like a greeting. Sometimes we may send a script that says like, hey, boo. You may not be a person that says, hey, boo. If you don't, say, hey, lady, or hey, Aisha, or hey, Ashley, or whatever, but use the scripts. The scripts work. They're foolproof. So use them to help you to be effective and to help you be productive. Scripts help increase productivity because you know exactly what you can send. You know how you can send 50 people a messages in 10 minutes saying the same thing. That's how you do it. It's when you try to get fancy and send 50 different things to 50 different people, then it makes it a little bit harder to accomplish it. Okay. So right now you should have a goal of yourself for yourself. If you don't have 4 customers right now, you should have a goal of yourself for reaching out to, starting off. I know you're just starting, about 15 new people a day, 15 to 20 new people a day. You should be reaching out to new people. You never want to rely on a handful of people. Like, oh, I got 5 potential customers, so I don't need to talk to anybody. Keep going, keep talking. Okay. So we're going to take a couple questions, but before we take a couple questions, I'm going to say this because I want you to get used to it here at this moment. People are going to tell you no. You will hear the word no. No is not a sign that this business is not for you. It is merely a no. It is just a no. It is just a no. Do not make the decision today that you're not going to let somebody else's no keep you from what this business can do for you. I'm not. The no is going to come. They're inevitable. But the no does not mean no forever. It could just mean no right now. Okay? So decide. People are going to tell you no. Somebody may read your message and not respond. A person who you expect to support you may not support you, but make the decision today that those are not grounds for me to give up on my business. That's putting a lot of power in another person's hand. You're saying because you said no, because you're not responding to me, I'm about to miss out on what I can get through this business. So I told you guys here first. So when you hear that no, you're gonna be like, boom, I already knew that. I already knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna kindly put her on my list. I'm gonna follow up with her in a month anyway. And in a month, she just may be ready. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a couple of questions. I'm gonna assume that everybody will ask at least, just shoot. Ask a question. Just unmute yourself and ask a question so I can help you.
What do you think we should include in our auto ship?
I think you should base it off of what your goal is. One thing I think everybody should have, everybody should have greens. No matter what your goal is, you should have greens. So definitely include the greens in your auto shipment. And then from there, so that will be 30 BV. So you will need 60 more BV or 50 more BV. And so greens, definitely put that in your auto shipment. You want to fall in love with them. They're such an easy conversation builder when people see you drinking them. But what's your goal? What's your goal that you want to achieve? And you can make your auto ship match your goals. That way you are using it, you know what I mean, and getting rid of it all the time. So another good thing to consider is one of the fit packs. Because for instance, if you get the fit 30, for instance, you're going to get the shake, greens, 2 bags of keto coffee, a large bottle of the defining gel, a bag of wraps, and a 2-day cleanse. So you have tons of products. So a fit pack is also a great way to go, or the It Works system. The It Works system, you will get the fat fighters, the greens, not the fat fighters, I'm sorry, the thermal fight, the greens, the cleanse, a cute like shaker bottle, and 4 wraps. But you want your auto shipment to be product that you're excited about, that you can make sure it's gone in 30 days. But I like to make sure I have enough greens to give out samples if I want. It's not something you have to do, but I like to be able to give out those samples. It's a great question.
If you don't eat enough vegetable, this is an option.
Go ahead, Louise. You better go over there and get you a customer, girl. Anybody else got a question?
I wasn't here on the beginning of the video. I had just left school. Can I what can I go on to see the video again, or to get it from the beginning? Because
if you give me like an hour, when it's done, I'll have to upload it to YouTube. So
so I just watch the whole thing.
Yep. Who's your enroller?
Erica
Campbell.
I think it's, hold on.
It's fine. I'll make sure.
Erica Jenkins.
Okay. Just okay. I'll make sure you get it some way, somehow. I'll find out who's connected.
Contact her. Her name is Erica Jenkins.
That's fine. You can contact her.
Okay.
But we'll make sure you get it. If my YouTube page is Lakeisha Wires, it will be on I'll put it on my YouTube page as well, but we'll make sure you get it.
Okay, so I have another question. I was finna ask, like, the stuff that you just told us, we have to do this before we start selling the product, or what? Because I kind of missed it coming from school.
You can. You're everybody on here. You're in the clear. You can share the product and get paid for it. The auto shipment is the
what is the auto shipment?
The auto shipment is the monthly product that you're getting every month for yourself. So you want it to be at least 80 BV. And so the best thing that I think,
what's BV?
BV stands for bonus volume. What that is it's the value placed on a particular product. So for instance, like, let's take the wraps, for example. For a loyal customer, the wraps are $59. That's that. But what you get paid on is $54. That's the BV.
I thought the wraps was $25.
The $25 for one single wrap.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So they can buy
Yeah, they can buy a single wrap off you personally, but when they're ordering through your website, which is what you really want to do, it's 59 for 4, which is a better value. One for 25, but 4 for 59 is a much better value.
Oh, so they can also just go on our page and
Yeah,
order from our page.
right.
Oh, but you're saying at
Yeah, so
25
like,
for a
yeah,
single.
yeah, like in your kit, you're gonna get 5 wraps. You can make $125 off of that if you want to by selling each individual wrap.
Okay.
Hmm.
And so, okay, so the price is going to stay the same when we get our monthly package. We're not going to change prices or anything. It's going to
Um,
stay the same. Like the one wrap single is $25.
yep, unless you decide on some special, because those are your wraps.
Okay, so we can
Hmm.
run specials and stuff like that.
Yeah, I usually don't put them anything under $20. Like
Oh,
if it's a
okay.
holiday, I'm like, oh, you can get a wrap for $20 or something. But my biggest focus is a loyal customer. I do put the wrap on people because sometimes people want to try the wrap first. I blitz someone, I put the wrap on their body, but my goal is to get a loyal customer or distributor in this system. And so, yeah.
So I got another question. Once we get the customers and they purchase the wrap, do we write their name down or what do we do? Put their name in the system or what do we?
So you can write their name down, but you have an e-suite, you have a back office that came with your business, and it will have all of your customers' name in there. Um, when
So
you
we
log
have
into
to log into you guys' account or something?
not our account, yours. So this is my e-office right here. And if
Okay.
you don't know how, have you ever logged into this?
No, ma'am. I'm new,
Okay.
so I don't know what to do.
Okay. It's all right. It's all right. I'm glad you asked some questions. As soon as you get off of here, tell your enroller, I need my information to log into my e-suite. Okay.
Okay.
Because
E-Suite.
e-suite, she'll know what you're talking about. Or
Okay.
because you gotta verify your tax information. But you'll have what you call reports. I'm not gonna click the reports so you don't see all the information. But literally, like all these reports, like Organization Explorer, Tree Viewer, all of these will lead. Everything you need is in here, so you don't have to have a fancy system. All of your customers' information, like their phone number and address and things of that nature, will be within this report, within your e-suite. Only thing, let me tell you guys, don't the logistics and all of those things will come. You just want to get loyal. You want to get loyal customers. You want to get distributors, and all of these like logistic things. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. You want to focus on the income producing activities, the things that will build your check, which is getting loyal customers and getting distributors in the system.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. And then, okay. I got you.
You live in the St. Louis area?
No, ma'am. I live in Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee?
Uh-huh. So
Okay.
we're just working from home and we're selling our products, so it's really our business.
It is your business.
Uh-huh.
Working from wherever you are. So literally right now your focus is your first 4 customers. Okay. Your first 4 customers. So you want to make sure your enroller gets the game plan checklist to you, but using scripts and start to reach out to those people closest to you, right? Moms, dads, uncles, aunts, best friends, like, hey, and you can use the script that's in the checklist. Hey, I just started a new business. I'm super excited. I want your support and all of those things. And your enroller should help you through the process of actually responding to them and getting their order in the system. So 4 loyal customers you want to get, but I'm going to send you the link so that you can hear everything from the beginning. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But
Thank
my
you.
name is it's Lakeisha Wires on Facebook. You can find me, and if you need something, just let me know.
Okay. I will.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else got a question?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to know. Okay, you said we get the kit every month, right? So with that being said, do we have to pay for the starter kit or is it free?
You don't get the kit every month. You run an auto ship every month. You get whatever you want every month.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so that's why I said, like, what's the goal you want to see in the next 30, 60, 90 days? And on your auto ship, put product on there that correlates with that goal. Because as
Okay.
you start to reach your...
I don't have a site and stuff yet either. This is my first time being in the meeting too. So
Okay, you have a sign date or you already signed?
Today is my first day getting started actually signing
Okay.
up.
Oh, because you do have a web. So who's your enroller?
It's my friend. I can't think of her last name.
I'm gonna need you to know your friend name. I'm just kidding. It's okay.
I can't, her name is Rayvon, but I can't think of her last name.
Okay. Yes. So Rayvon will give you your eSuite and your website information and all of those things. All of you guys, if you're not, write this down. You should be in the Money Team Beginners Bootcamp. The Money Team's Beginners Bootcamp. That's another, y'all should be bugging the heck out of the people who enrolled you. The Money Team Beginners Bootcamp. You should be in that group. And when you get in that group, scroll to find the number 1 and go through every single step so you can start to know. It'll tell you step by step what you need to do. The Money Team Beginners Bootcamp. If you have a sign date and like you're signing tomorrow, you can ask the person who's signing you tomorrow, like, hey, can you go ahead and add me to that group tonight so that I can start looking through it. It's a non-notification group, so you're not going to get a lot of like stuff out. It just gives you step-by-step things that you should be doing. The Money Team Beginners Bootcamp. If you're not in that group, make your enroller add you today, right? Like today. It takes like a half a second to do it. Congratulations and welcome to the team.
Is your name Lakeisha with a, is it L-A or L-E?
L-A. L-A-K-E-I-S-H-A. I got my hair out in curls, not in braids. And my profile picture, and I don't look a mess like I do right now. Anybody else got questions?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. While we were actually in the meeting, I was working on my Facebook page, and I got someone that's actually interested in the wrap. I'm sorry, I was trying to listen and do business at the same time because I have
to get your customers in.
Because can you go to my page really quick? What I basically did, I went to our Pinterest page and got some of the pictures that are on there, and I post a few of them on there. But when you mentioned earlier, as far as us putting our company name on the post, I did one, and by the time you said that, it was already on my page. Do I need to remove it? Because I think that's the only one that I did.
I don't know what you mean. You talking about your website?
Yeah.
It's
no,
not
my
on
Facebook page when we're doing the advertisement.
Oh, you didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, because I'm not sure, was it you or the other young lady that stated that when we're posting information on the web, on our Facebook page, we shouldn't put our company email on there.
No, you shouldn't put your website on there. So
yeah,
you didn't put your, right. Yeah. One thing too, I want to share with you guys, and this is a great example, is break up your posting, right? Break up your posting. So it's not, so like for instance, I call it like jab, right hook. So some personal things, you know, what you did today, and then boom, I throw a before and after picture in there, right? So people don't, you want your page to say, here, let me see. You want your page to say, to stay a mix of business and personal, to give it a level of, oh man, like she's interesting. This is what she has going on. So typically what I will do is, I share the things that I do in my life. I share my personal journey. So like, for instance, I shared what I cooked today because I'm starting ketogenic. I try to put thought-provoking questions to get people to engage with me. Quotes that I like that are inspirational. And, so I've been really big on sharing the keto life, of course, going live. This one here got me a lot of engagement, people where they met their spouse at or whatever. And then I'll like throw a before and after picture in there. But like this one here, even though it's a picture of my daughter, it was a business post. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Even though it's a picture of my daughter, it was a business post, me sharing the opportunity with people. Also, like when I talk about the products I try, so when you get like a few before and after pictures, so like I have a before and after picture here, something simple with a before and after picture. So we don't want to overly like put like 5 before and after pictures there at one time, because if that makes sense. But they're in the beginners boot camp. Oh, I didn't answer your question. I'm sorry. Did you want me to look at how somebody responded to you, Louise?
No, Basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just tell her to inbox me her phone number because she's in Atlanta. I'm just
Hey.
gonna tell her to inbox me, and I'll inbox me her phone number, and I'll give her a call.
Mm-hmm. That's always best. If you can get people on the phone, that's best. One thing, you did that exactly right. Don't hold the conversation in the comments. Just be like, hey, I'm gonna inbox you. And I typically, like, if it's late like this, and it's different for each person, but if they're open for a phone call, go for the phone call. I'll give them brief information about the wrap or whatever product that they want. Excuse me. And then answer their questions, send a before and after picture, but I try to keep it as brief as possible. But there is a video called the LC Close. It's in the Beginners Boot Camp group. It is, let me see, what time is it? Oh, we gotta hurry up, guys. It is, why is it so hot in here? Sheesh.
So should I delete some of those postings? Since they're like back to back, even though they're different, should I delete a few of them?
I would delete a few of them. You don't want to look like spam. I'm looking for, I'm going to show you the video you guys want to watch, and we're going to get off of here because we're over our hour. So this is the Money Team Beginners Boot Camp here, and y'all want to be a part of it. But literally, you'll go through it, and then you'll find like the number. See where it says 1? You'll just start there, and then everything you need is there. But there is a video, I think it's in this one here, this video here. Can you guys see it? This one right here, like y'all want to watch it. LC combo and sealing the deal. So when you go to post number 3 in the Beginners Boot Camp, in the comments, it's the LC combo and sealing the deal. It's good. It was by Jay Hooper, which she's number 4 in the company. It's a really great tips on how to close a loyal customer. And she probably closed loyal customers like in inboxes. So definitely take some time and watch that video. But this group is going to be helpful for you guys. Okay. Any other immediate questions? No. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. Again, just whoever you're connected to, just ask as many questions as you can. We are all here to help each other, guys. All of us came into this business not knowing what to do or how to build it. No one came in an expert. So, but just know we have one team with one mission, and we genuinely want to help each other because that's how we win, through collaboration. So just know you have a whole team here to support you. We're here to support your goals and your why, and as much help as you want, you can get. The people who ask for the help are the people who get the most help. So, alrighty, go ahead.
So, by looking at my page, which one would you recommend that I remove based on looking at it?
Let's see here. I'm just going to share it so that everybody can see.
That's fine.
This one here, this greens, those are our old greens.
Okay.
I'll remove that one. This one here, the loyal customer thing, because I'm not trying to read it. There was one that, because this one here, because this, yeah, it's just huge. I don't know, like it just, yeah, I'll remove that one. It's always good if you can find the ones like these because they're corporate approved pictures. Yeah.
I'm sorry, which one was corporate approved pictures?
This one here. That's the corporate approved picture. Let me see. Corporate approved picture. That one is, let me show you what else the corporate. That's like a.
Where it has
so the other one we can't post.
You just want to be careful. Like I wouldn't Google to get pictures, like, because you don't want it to be like just not real. And so sometimes they're not corporate approved, but like if you see them coming from somebody you consider like a considerable valuable source, then I would use it. If you don't, then I wouldn't. Because like, you know, you have some people who are shady who will use somebody's before and after picture and they had surgery and they want to use it for And people do it on other businesses. There's another girl who is a triple diamond, and she had really great results with our business, and other people were using her pictures to talk about her product on a whole nother business. And so it just keeps, you know, great integrity. So like, this is a corporate approved picture here. And then like, if you are at my page and you see this picture, just go to the picture and save it to your phone. Anything you see on my page that you want, take it. It's yours. It's yours for the taking. Okay. But start sharing your journey. Like, what are you about to do? Are you about to get fit? You about to get fine? About to grow your hair? Start sharing that journey and be open about your journey. And people love that.
I started my journey 2 months ago.
There we go. Just like being open with that journey and letting people see the process. People want to see the process because people are just not okay with sharing. You know, people think they're the only person in the world who needs to lose weight or stressed out or need energy. And when people see us opening up about them, you'd be surprised. Other people will be more willing to hear us because of our willingness to talk about our own personal struggles and what we're working on. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off. Well, congratulations to everybody. I'm excited because everybody's going to get their 4 customers by tomorrow. And you're not going to stress out. You're just going to get the help you need and just don't stop until you get it and make it on the top of your priority list tomorrow. So, all right. And then I will get the, go ahead.
Can you send me the Pinterest link again? Not the messenger, but through another channel?
Yeah, you text me and then I'll text you back.
Okay.
You got my number and I'll text it back to you.
I think I have your number.
Okay.
I inbox you my number.
I'm about to say, if not, I can. You're in my downline. I can get in my EC, but you can inbox me. I'll make sure I send it to you after I get this video uploaded. I'll send it to you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
You too.